If you've ever felt out of sync with your true self, this video on feminine archetypes is about to change everything for you. Have you ever wondered why some women seem effortlessly in tune with their power and purpose? The answer lies in the 7 feminine archetypes. And today we'll explore each archetype's unique characteristics, shadow sides, and how you can embody them to enhance your life. And this isn't just about understanding these archetypes, it's about using this knowledge to become the best version of yourself. So if you're ready to unlock your potential and live a life of purpose and passion, stay tuned because this video's for you. Hi and welcome, I'm Amanda, a busy full-time working mom, and I teach women just like you how to thrive in your feminine energy despite all the masculine demands of your life. And below you'll find a link to sign up for my free weekly newsletter where I share simple tips to get into your feminine energy, encouragement, and anything under the sun that will make your life easier, more enjoyable, and get you more aligned with your true self. But today we're diving into the 7 feminine archetypes: the Maiden, the Mother, the Lover, the Queen, the Huntress, the Sage, and the Mystic. Each of us has a mix of these archetypes within us, but usually one stands out more than the others. And by understanding your main archetype, you can play to your strengths and become aware of the challenges that it brings. Because when you understand your archetype, you're able to lean into those strengths, and it also makes you aware of the drawbacks, also known as the shadows, of your archetype. These archetypes help you express your true self. These archetypes help you express your true self and leverage your unique qualities. They make it easier to tap into your feminine energy and express it by providing a clear framework for understanding your natural tendencies and behaviors. Because remember, feminine energy is just about being. So when you better understand yourself, you are more able to be your truest self. The youest you that there is, as I like to say. So stick around, because I'm about to show you how discovering your archetype can lead to more authentic living and greater self-awareness. So first up, we have the Maiden. The Maiden archetype represents youth, innocence, and purity. She is often characterized by her sense of wonder and curiosity and enthusiasm for life. The Maiden embodies the spirit of new beginnings and potential, often associated with a youthful and carefree attitude. She's playful, youthful, curious, receptive, creative, empathetic, a little rebellious, vulnerable, and idealistic. She has a free spirit and is spontaneous. The shadow side of the Maiden includes naivety, dependence on others, a lack of direction, and a tendency to be overly idealistic. She might struggle with commitment or making decisions and can be easily influenced or manipulated due to her lack of experience. She can also tend to be irresponsible and attracted to danger, and she can tend to take on the identity of a damsel in distress. So to embody the Maiden, embrace curiosity, flexibility, empathy, and a sense of adventure. Allow yourself to dream and explore new possibilities. Foster a positive outlook on life and stay open to learning and new growth, but balance this with developing discernment and independence. And some examples of public figures that fit the Maiden archetype would be my queen, Taylor Swift, who represents the Maiden archetype with her creativity and adventurous spirit, and of course her themes of love and personal growth in her music. Another would be Anne Frank, who represents the Maiden with her optimistic and hopeful spirit, as evidenced in her diary during her darkest times. Next is the Mother. The Mother archetype, as you could probably imagine, embodies nurturing, compassion, comfort, and unconditional love. She represents fertility, growth, and the ability to provide care and support to others. She has natural maternal instincts. The Mother is often seen as a protector and caretaker, symbolizing the creation and sustenance of life. She is nurturing, protective, and generally pretty responsible. But the shadow side of the Mother includes overprotectiveness, self-sacrifice, suppressing her emotions, and martyrdom. She might struggle with boundaries, a need to be in control, neglecting her own needs in favor of caring for others, leading to burnout and resentment. So to embody the Mother, practice self-care alongside caring for others. Cultivate empathy and compassion and be approachable, but set healthy boundaries to ensure your own well-being. Embrace your nurturing side while recognizing the importance of self-nourishment and self-care. And some examples of some public figures that fit the mother archetype would be Michelle Obama, as she embodies the mother through the nurturing initiatives on healthy living and education, as well as her role as a supportive and caring First Lady. And naturally, Mother Teresa. She exemplifies the mother archetype with her boundless compassion and dedication to the caring for the poorest and most vulnerable. Next, we have the lover. The lover archetype is passionate, sensual, present, magnetic, and expressive. She embodies desire, attraction, and the pursuit of pleasure. The lover is deeply connected to her emotions and aims to experience life through beauty, love, and intimacy. And the shadow side of the lover includes dependency, jealousy, and a tendency to seek validation through relationships. She might struggle with self-worth, focus, and can become consumed by her desires, leading to her being impulsive and engaging in reckless behavior. To embody the lover, cultivate self-love and appreciate your own beauty and worth. Embrace your passions and express your emotions authentically, and be sure to slow down and seek healthy, balanced relationships that actually enhance your well-being. The lover can be more susceptible to getting caught up in toxic relationships, so she must be vigilant in avoiding that or getting out of them when she recognizes that they are toxic. Some examples of public figures that fit the lover archetype would be Marilyn Monroe, because she epitomized the lover archetype with her sensuality, charm, and the passionate allure that she brought to all of her performances. Likewise, Elizabeth Taylor, she also embodied the lover through her many romantic relationships and her intense passion for life and love. Next feminine archetype is the queen. The queen archetype represents power, authority, and leadership. She embodies confidence, dignity, and a strong sense of responsibility. The queen is a natural leader, commanding respect and inspiring others with her presence and wisdom. She is loyal, she's confident, she has a strong sense of purpose, she's committed, regal, a natural leader, and naturally ambitious. And the shadow side of the queen includes arrogance, tyranny, and a need for control. She might struggle with delegating and become overly authoritative or disconnected from her emotions and detached from empathy. She can be judgmental, vengeful, and have some jealous tendencies, and sometimes she can be blindly loyal to her own detriment. To embody the queen, develop your leadership skills and embrace your inner strength. Lead with compassion and integrity, balancing power with empathy, and recognize the importance of collaboration and empower those around you. Some examples of public figures that fit the queen archetype would be, naturally, Queen Elizabeth II, as she epitomized the queen archetype with her long reign, embodying stability, authority, and leadership. And we have Oprah Winfrey, who embodies the queen through her influential media presence and her role as a powerful and inspiring leader. Next up, we have the Huntress. The Huntress archetype is bold, goal-oriented, independent, adventurous, protective, and focused. She embodies strength, determination, and a very strong sense of purpose. The Huntress is driven by her goals and is unafraid to pursue them with vigor and resilience. She is autonomous. She is self-reliant, courageous, focused, has a warrior spirit, and sees herself as and acts as a protector to those who she loves. And the shadow side of the Huntress includes isolation, ruthlessness, and a tendency to be overly competitive. She might struggle with vulnerability and can become disconnected from her emotional and relational needs. She could become unavailable, prone to anger, overly logical, and detached. So to embody the Huntress, be bold, set clear goals, and pursue them with determination and focus. Embrace your independence and strength while staying connected to your emotions and relationships, but be sure to balance that ambition with empathy and collaboration. And some examples of public figures that fit the Huntress archetype would be Serena Williams, who embodies the Huntress through her fierce competitiveness, determination, and I don't even know how many accomplishments in tennis. Another would be Dr. Christina Yang from Grey's Anatomy, who is naturally competitive and determined when it comes to her work and fiercely loyal as a friend. Next is the Sage. The Sage archetype represents wisdom, knowledge, and insight. She embodies intellectual curiosity, clarity, and a deep understanding of the world. The sage is a seeker of truth and strives to gain and share knowledge. She's wise, mature, strategic, and thinks objectively. And the shadow side of the sage includes detachment, arrogance, and a tendency to be overly critical or analytical. She might struggle with emotional connection and empathy and can become isolated in her pursuit of knowledge. So to embody the sage, cultivate a love of learning and seek wisdom in all aspects of life. Share your knowledge and insight with others and strive for balance between the intellect and the emotional. Stay open to new perspectives and experiences. And some examples of public figures that would fit the sage archetype would be Maya Angelou, as she epitomized the archetype with her profound wisdom, insightful poetry, and her role as a teacher and mentor. Another would be Eleanor Roosevelt, who embodied the sage through her intellectual pursuits, advocacy for human rights, and her thoughtful leadership. And then last but not least, we have the mystic. The mystic archetype is intuitive and spiritual and deeply connected to all that is unseen. She embodies inner peace, wisdom, and a sense of mystery. The mystic seeks a deeper understanding of existence and often engage in practices that help her connect to the divine. She's typically introverted and a natural homebody. She is self-assured, confident, and has a strong sense of self-identity. And the shadow side of the mystic includes escapism, isolation, and a tendency to become overly absorbed in the natural realm, neglecting practical matters. She might struggle with grounding and can become disconnected from reality. So to embody the mystic, cultivate your intuition and spiritual practices. Seek balance between the spiritual and the practical and stay grounded in everyday life. Embrace your inner wisdom and share your insights with others. Some examples that fit the mystic would be Virginia Woolf, who represents the mystic through her innovative literary techniques and her exploration of the inner workings of the mind. And similarly, we have J.K. Rowling, who epitomizes the mystic with the creation of the very famous and magical world of Harry Potter, tapping into universal themes and a deep sense of wonder. So those are the 7 feminine archetypes. And remember, it's normal to identify with multiple archetypes, and each one represents different aspects of who you are. So when you explore and embrace these various facets, you can lean into your dominant archetype and harness its strengths. And understanding these archetypes can elevate your magnetism and boost your confidence. Recognizing your dominant traits helps you align with your true self and radiate authenticity. Additionally, different life phases can trigger different archetypes. For instance, you might resonate more with the Maiden's energy of new beginnings in your youth, or embrace the mother's nurturing qualities when you're raising children, or step into the Queen's leadership role during your career peak. So take the time to explore these archetypes within yourself and see what resonates with you. Don't forget to check out the description box below and sign up for my free weekly newsletter, where I share simple tips to get into your feminine energy, encouragement, and anything under the sun that will help make your life easier, more enjoyable, and get you more aligned with yourself. And next, I recommend this video for how to become more feminine. It's all about why that should matter to you and how to live a life that is softer and more authentic to you as a woman. And now I would love to hear from you. So if you could please share with everyone here which feminine archetype you feel most aligned with in the comments section below, that would be cool. I'm really curious. I look forward to talking to you next time, and thank you so much for being here. And be sure to subscribe for more videos about embracing your feminine energy and living the life of your dreams. Stay aligned.